Hey everyone, it's me. Yep, it's me. Um, so yeah, this is like gonna be a separate series of videos where I'm just gonna take the time to just talk about me. So yeah, for the first time ever, you actually get to see my face. But I actually did a demo of this like 3 months ago. It was like an introduction because I was going to record my face while playing Henry Stickmin, but since I didn't know, since I didn't know exactly know where camera don't fall. Since I didn't exactly know like what program I was going to use, I thought it would be just better to obviously just change my mind because it was getting too hard and it was like too complicated. So I decided to just screw it all up and not screw it all up, but just like to salvage it, and I just like no. But I still like kept the videos. Well, not the Henry Stingman though. I only kept the damn it. I only kept the camera recordings to see if I could put it like on another random video just to say like if like one day if I get like a better recording or better editing software. And also, like, I thought, consider like my PC has a lot of problems. I thought it was actually better not to record my face, considering that my PC already has enough trouble as is. Um, so I thought it would be better. So I'm going to start all over by saying hello. My name is Matthias. I am in Canada, and also for those who don't like Canada, well, just screw you then. Well, well, also when I'm not like in, I don't consider myself to be in the best part of Canada. I don't. I consider myself most to be mostly like in the boff, meh. We're in Quebec. We're not in this city, Quebec. We're like in a small town. Well, we're not. It's not that. It's not that small. No, not that much. But big but big but mm, since I've had like already what was it what the hell was I going to say. Oh, yeah, since this is New Year, don't be surprised. I know it's like 2 videos in one day, and it's been a while since I did that, but I thought it would be kind of cool, yeah, New Year, so I feel confident enough to actually show you me. I am In case you, I'm pretty sure that you all heard, like, in the number of times that you hear my cracking voice during my videos. So it's like it's been doing that for years now, pretty much. It's been that for 2 years now. And I'm 15. I'm 15. My birthday is on the 3rd of August, 2006. And I'm honestly, I I don't know. I just don't know what to say because like the start of the year was, I mean, uh, like I, the start of this year started really rough, like pretty much last year, because last year we actually got stuck inside over here in Quebec, like after what we were doing, obviously classes online, which sucked balls. But like I'm just so disappointed, because it's been almost 2 years since the day that it was announced that we were going to get to stay inside. It was the 13th of March 2020. Was the day that we learned we were going to stay inside. At first they said we were going to stay inside for like 2 weeks, and then it was like for 1 whole month, and then we didn't get back to school that year at all. We missed like half of the year. The weirdest part about that is that I got like our whole family got sick before got sick before we actually got announced that we were going to stay inside. Like like had a fever for a whole week, and my my dad had I don't know how you call that. Like at first it was just like just like a dad cold, you know. Like we all know that like a dad cold is always worse than a normal cold. But it actually like it went on for months, and then actually he was like so long, like we were starting to wonder if he actually had something else, and yes, he did. Um, mm, Damn it, I don't know how you call it. How you call it? Wait, I'm going to search right now because I don't I don't know. So we're just gonna Google Translate. So he had a pneumonia. 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 Okay, wait. It's like just like trying to see like how does it say like pneumonia? Yeah, he had a pneumonia. So that happened. We all got sick like right before we got stuck inside, which was really really weird, in my opinion. But we came back like in September, and during the holidays we actually got stuck. We actually like a month inside. But the big problem for me was because since I don't have a cell phone. Yes, yes, I know. I am like the teenager who doesn't have a cell phone. Fuck me. And the thing is that like so many things relied on the cell phone, like apps, to just like you track where you're going for physical education. Like you go outside for like a certain amount of time for a certain distance, at a certain speed. I know it was kind of weird, but the most frustrating part is like we had to do it, and like she made like a group so that she could track, if we all did it. It was evaluated. I was so pissed off because like if there's one thing that I hate the most, it's like to force you to using your phone when you don't have one. Like when I told her that I didn't have one, she was just like, uh, 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 like I hated it. I hated it so much. It was like so frustrating. Like. Yeah, like we're already stuck inside. It's already frustrating enough because already just that people didn't know exactly what to do, but now you know pretty much what to do because we had online classes, and now you still want us to rely on our cell phone for people, and then at the moment that some people don't have one, you need to pass like all the way from Vancouver all the way back to over here, which is like nearly all the way at the other side of Canada. I'm on the other way. Like Vancouver is like over here. Wait, I'm not good at this yet. And then Vancouver is like all the way over here, and I'm like all the way over here. Because kind of sucks. So I really hate it. So yeah, it was kind of a little bit. It was like a frustrating month. But this year, I think this year was like just a start. I mean because like the start of the school year. Since I'm in Quebec, it's different here. Anyway, when we started like in August, just that was pretty sucky all by itself. You know why? Because at first, like when I arrived at school, like I heard like there was like some really loud speakers, and that we couldn't hear shit because it was made so poorly, and like it's school, it's not high budget, so it was incredibly frustrating to see that they didn't know what they were doing because they started from like naming people in from the first two letters um, of their name. Like but it's like since mine is Matthias, I knew I was going to wait a while. But so since it was not actually the first name was the last name, I don't know why it's just like name, but since it was like they were saying the two first letters of the last name, I knew like I was going to pass first. But since I couldn't hear anything because it was like it's big, you know, it's a really big school, like 2,000 teens in there. It's ridiculous. And since you know, like we were like straight in the middle. The middle is since there's like just like one big hall. It's not really a hall. It's more like it's kind of like of a plaza in a way. So it was just placed like perfectly like that. I was like on the top of the stairs that there was before entering the school, and there was like there's another building over here. There's another one over here. Why am I holding Legos? There's like another one over here. And they were always like in front of the two. Just like because the school has multiple entrances, so it's like pretty frustrating. So they literally just took the time to do that, and they were interviewing people like just by the letters. And after like waiting almost an hour for a friend that actually contacted me a little bit before, because we had to choose which person we were going to be before the day started. Maybe before we were actually going to go there. He talked to me so we can be in the same, you know, in the damn it, the same locker. Thank you. Finally, so I can be in the same locker. But since he passed before me, because I arrived there like at 6 in the morning, he actually passed on automatically. I had to wait for so long. And when I found another friend instead. After like an hour, not hearing shit, I decided to come closer so I can actually get to see or hear what they were saying. I don't know why I see, but I still couldn't understand what they were saying. Like, and then they were just starting to get people in by groups instead. And then it was starting to rain. I got inside at 11:30 in the morning. I'm going to rephrase that. I arrived at 8:45 in the morning. I got in at 11:30 in the morning, soaking wet. I waited almost 3 hours outside. And it was 1.5 hour where we were just soaking wet. It was awful. Like, they was really to show that they didn't know what to do. And after all that, I didn't have a locker. They said they were out. What? They were out of lockers? In a school where you have we always have more than you need. Now you don't have enough. It was ridiculous. And like that was just like the start. When school started again, COVID cases got back up. Like ridiculously up. Here in Quebec. And then in November, it got down a little bit so we could remove our masks in class, which was great, honestly. But then, they started getting back up again. When we entered the holidays, we went on record. We hit a new record when we entered the holidays. Like, I was so pissed off and at the same time not surprised. Because as much as positive I can seem sometimes, I can be normally, like, each time that you mention like something with COVID, it's always gonna be bad news. And bad news That doesn't surprise me. Because I'm not saying this like in a bad way. There's too many times where something bad happens, like literally the whole population suffers because those like three idiots that didn't understand what to do. Either that or they just didn't care, so they make everyone else suffer. And those three idiots are the one that make the biggest noise. Which always makes me mad and always makes me lose faith in humanity. And like I'm not saying that all of humanity is bad. There's just too much of it that is bad. In my opinion, there's too much of it. There's like 75% is good, but there's 25% that isn't, but is incredibly, incredibly loud. Which is why it's so frustrating. Christmas. Christmas time this year. Like, it was like the second year that we actually had to stay inside for it. But Christmas time, like the Christmas Eve, I mean, was the day I uploaded a Forager video. And it was like, in a way, it was kind of a depressive episode. But, like, I mean, it was great for like the 20 minutes. But I like, after 20 minutes, it got really depressing. Because I was like so pissed off because I couldn't play my comfort game. Because it was lagging so much. I'm like, okay, so my PC is the bad at this point that I can't even play the game that I just play to finally relax, and I can't even do that. Like, I lost it. I'm not joking, okay? I actually, like, after recording the episode and uploading it, I went to my mom because, you know, she was like doing like a big like our thing that we always do, which is always a fondue. We always do a big fondue. A fondue. I started crying. And I don't know why. I think it was mostly because, like, after so many months trying to record stuff and always failing, always starting again, I couldn't take it anymore. I literally had a breakdown. It was like so... It was so... It was something I didn't really expect for me to happen. Like, I don't know why, I was just like drinking something, and then I started to cry. I didn't know why. I think it was like just for so many months of frustration and problems with recording, like doing the thing that I wanted to do after thinking about it for over a year. When I finally start, it's going great. But after like when I started playing Borderlands Stories Mel, that was the breaking point. Like, that was the breaking point. Like a super cool game. Like a really, really cool game. But just every time I was trying to record it, it went to shit. The problem got solved for a while. I was like super happy. But then like it started again and it got worse. I think it was just like too much at some point. It's like, and I think the worst part for me was like so many times that like my mom like searched on the net for trying to find like some solutions. Like, I'm sure that I think total my mom spent on my PC total almost 50 hours trying to find what the fucking problem was. Like, and the thing is, like, at first it was just like so corrupted files, like, okay, so, but then it was the driver. The graphics card's driver was failing. And it still is, by the way. And there's nothing I can do about it. Like, my mom tried literally 20 different things in total. Like, just like, the fuck! The number... The quantity of time that she spent here, like, here, trying to do this, like, trying to do something to help my PC get better. And nothing works. My mom, like, the people and the forums always told me, always said it's like, okay, so like, some people said it worked, some people said it didn't, but most of them said it, apparently, I'm always on the side that doesn't. For literally every single thing that she tried, it didn't work. I'm literally getting frustrated just remembering it. Because it was so unfair. Like 2 times in a row, then we get like some PC and it just goes to shit. I'm just tired. And we had New Year's Eve yesterday, which was, oh boy, it was eventful. Like, because like the day before there was like a conference, and it was there that we were told that we were going to stay inside again. And we had New Year's Eve to literally just drop it all off. That evening was so bizarre, okay? We went like... My mom got drunk, and since I was like tired and depressed, it was really... Or like, it almost seemed like everything my mom was doing was hilarious. And I could say like 2 words, my mom would start laughing. Like, unbelievably. I made a mess, but I was just like, I wanted to take a bowl of cereal at some point. I don't know why. I think I was just like hungry. I wanted to take a bowl of cereal, and I opened it. I forgot it, that I opened it, and the cat dropped it down on the floor. I actually just picked it up by hand. Well, I like, while acting like a gremlin. And then I'm like, wait, is this the 5 stages of grief? My mom heard the 5 stages of weird. And I'm like, this is really, actually more accurate than I thought. like I said, it was really weird. Like Christmas time just sucked. I mean, like Christmas Eve just sucked. Right, like we're supposed like to watch a classic, like all together in family. We're supposed to watch Die Hard together, because that's what we always do on Christmas. And like you know, like I wanted to see it because sometimes just like cheesy lines, or like over the top big booms, stuff like that. Sometimes just fun. Especially on Christmas Eve. Especially on Christmas Eve where everything sucks. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff. But anyway, sorry if like the super long ramble. God, just realized how much time I wasted. But yeah, I wanted to show you again me. I know this is kind of weird of like a 15-year-old to already do this, but then I think again, there's a lot of people that I watch sometimes. There's a lot of people that I watch just like not all the time, but I sometimes, that are actually pretty young and have a lot of subscribers too. So for now, I just wanted like to show my room. That over there is like nope. Okay, here. It's like all of my DVDs and games. It's like I have the pile like here, Wait, here. Now it's just games on the top. Well, except for there's some stuff on top, because there's some stuff on top that's just actually just from my little sister who watches some stuff on the TV in the living room, which actually is just actually my DVDs. Well, I do realize like my bed is actually. Wait, I don't know if you can see it. Wait, no. It's actually like a. Wait, I gotta take this camera. Hello. Hello. This is like actually my bed. Like there's a lot of stuff that just hangs around. Oh, those are just my Legos. Because like I don't like throwing stuff away. I hate throwing stuff away. So it's just like there's a lot of stuff here, like a fake drum set for wait. Oh wait, okay, I was like a fake drum set for Rock Band, which was like a very, very, very important game for me, because actually it got me to connect more with my family, like to just have some fun with them. It was actually the first game that I played with them, with my mom and dad. The first time that I actually played something with them, so it was really important. Oh, and there's actually some new stuff that I got recently, because because of Christmas. Does this hold here? Ah, don't fall down. Surprisingly, it does. And there we go. Also, whoa. I also got some acoustic panels over here. But like I received them like 4 days ago, and they've been there for 4 days. They're still not done. They're supposed to be done after like 2 days or so. They're still not. Okay. Oh, nice. So this is what I got. This one I received because I'm a big FNAF fan. Because like the reason I have this one is because I have the other one, which is this one. Actually saw it like just at a bookstore like 2 years ago. Ow god. Before everything went to shit and closed down. Actually read it like a lot of times. As you can see, there are like there are some folds on it because I read it so many times. It's like it's fun because it shows some Easter eggs about the franchise, and like some tips for the game, playing the game, and some theories about it, and stuff like that. So, I've been thinking, since now I have like I call it, wait, yo, get the fuck out of here. Since now I have the big book of FNAF, I thought it would be fun to actually play those games, like, while having just like a little bit at the start of the video, me like reading what's in this, so you can see what's to come, because there's like it does tell a little bit what you will have. There's an awesome introduction that I always really loved, which was like an introduction for each game. I always love that. So I thought of something just like before starting this video, that I could like have a moment with just me in front of the camera like this, reading wasn't this, but just like for the game that I'm going to play. Just like for the first video, just for the first part of the first game, example, okay. There's a video, like, I'm just gonna do an example, okay? Example, there's a video, me playing the first Five Nights at Freddy's. And I, like, have, and there's, like, maybe a 10 or 15 minutes, with just me reading what's in this, that is only for the first game. Which would be mostly, like, an introduction to you guys, if you actually would want to watch the entire video, because I've actually played them before. Not all of them. There's not technically, I haven't done any 20 modes. Technically speaking. And, yeah, since there's like a lot of it, there are a lot of them, they're pretty long. I thought, it would just be like, just a little fun thing to do. But if I actually record it, and I want to, okay? I'm getting tired of Geometry Dash, I want to record this instead. So when I'm going to record FNAF, Friends at Freddy's, there's gonna be 15 minutes, me just reading the part of the first game that is in this. And I'm going to do so with all of the other games. Why? Because I think it's fun. By the way, Security Breach, I still don't know. Like, I did install it before, but like I wasn't sure if my PC was actually going to be able just to run it even at minimum, and least of all, like me being able to record it. It's gonna be a lot harder. Also, I have this as well. Just like, for instance, in the security, no, the survival logbook. Yeah, I forgot. This is like a weird thing, okay? Because I've seen videos about this thing. There are so many like weird stuff in this that still hasn't been solved today. Like, what does it mean? What is this? What is? There's so many weird stuff in this. Like, I've just skipped a few pages and there's so many weird stuff. Like, if you actually know the franchise, you'll know incredibly much that this is the weirdest thing in all of the franchise. You'll know. Okay, so that was like what I received pretty much. So yeah, expect to see this in a little while. Yeah, also like I don't have that much music though. I listen to a lot of music on YouTube, but I don't have that many discs. Like the one that I bought recently was a Linkin Park one, the first one, which is which is this one. I haven't listened to it yet. I mean, wait. I haven't listened to it yet on the disc, but I did listen to it a lot before like actually wanted to buy it. When I saw it was like at the music stores, I was like, oh, like I need to buy this, you know. So yeah. Oh, I also have this. This is actually like just it's supposed to be like something for kids. I'm not joking. Like I received this when I was like 4 or 5 years old. I don't remember. But apparently, like, it already broke down before. It was like a limited thing. And my parents, they told me like they actually took it back to the store to see if they can like get a replacement one. And the guy said, no, normally we can't because like it was just winter special or something. But he still gave it. He still went back to go search another one, which I thought was really cool, really cool for him to do. And yeah, so many times this thing has actually had the batteries leak, and still works. Well, kind of. Like no, there's like some wait. There's like wait. This this is another thing that I thought to do. No, just like some videos, just me playing and music and all that. Like these keys don't work anymore. Like see, these don't work anymore. Just these ones. Like, and I really don't know why those ones don't work. All the others do. But also there's like this weird thing with the light. I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna show you guys. Can you see this? This is supposed to be number 3. There's always like the line in the middle is missing on both ends, and I don't know why. the thing I really loved about this is that you can change like the tone of it to make it sound more of a guitar. I can show you like my personal example. That was a crazy train. um, yeah, like I do play like a lot of the songs that I love to listen to, but normally I always play on my bed because I have more place on it. But I thought it would be cool, you know, just like having a camera. Yeah, wait, kind of placed. Wait, I can place myself in this. I have an idea. Kind of place like this, so that you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I always love this. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit carried away now. Yeah, but this is gonna be like a really long video actually, because like I want to show just like a little bit of pretty much everything that I can do, and that I will do. Definitely, I definitely will do some videos that are gonna be just for this. Damn it, like I got back on this thing, something like this year I think. This year maybe a little bit on the last one. Because I'm actually music study, and I thought, since like I was on piano lessons as well, I thought it would be a little bit useful to actually do more of this. But the thing is, like, I don't play the normal way. Like, there's a lot of things that normally people would be able to do on one hand, but it's just like the only reason I'm doing it with two hands, just because is not to wreck my hand. But I do create, sometimes, I do. I remember, like, the biggest thing that really stuck in my head for years when I played this thing, it was always this. Wait, no. No, it was this. Damn it. Damn it, I can't do it anymore. Anyway, but like I remember like at some point I did like ridiculously fast, it was like this. Wait. Sounds better. Wait, no. Thank you. Stop it! Anyway, so like, I don't know why, like, Dad was so obsessed with me in my head when I was a kid. I was like, even at 6 years old, it was still something that's really stuck in my head. But when I got back to it, I completely forgot about that thing. Now, so like, I made this thing while listening to another song that reminded me, like, of what I could do with this. So I did this. this is really not the best audio I can actually have for this. You know, this is really a kid's thing, and it is pretty old, so this is kind of made to be. I actually lower the volume a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna make. I don't know if you're actually gonna be able to hear it still properly while having it sound like ass. Also, I also did this thing. Wait, wait, no. Would this be better if I would do it like? No, wait. Like I'm trying to figure out some stuff out. Okay, wait, no. I said this was actually better. Yep, yep. Okay, yeah, like that. So, yep, that was pretty much like that all that I really composed, but I haven't like written. It's just like some stuff that I got in my head. But there's like some there's a lot of stuff that I just like to do, just for fun. This one's probably like one of my favorites. Well, oh by the way, like this again, this is a kid's thing. This is not supposed to sound like the best like professional stuff. This isn't made for that. Oh god, you can see my eyes so horribly. Oh god, I think we just better do this. This is not like it's not supposed to sound good. It's just like this is a kid's thing. They're like this. There's some notes I can't do together. There's some notes I can't do together. Like this one. Okay. It's so weird. Like I can't do 2 octaves. See? I mean, like I can't do like I can do this, but I can't do this. I have to do it. I have to do them one after the other, because both at the same time it just won't work. So it kind of sucks. Like there are some moments will like it'll just like affect the background one, but sometimes it will affect the main melody, so that sucks. Like, it's like this one. Man, I just realized there are probably gonna be like so many music I'm actually gonna have to link in the description. But actually no, I'm not going to link them in the description, because it'll mostly be like for if you guys would like to know like what that song is. Like what is that song? What is that one? What is this one? What is like at that moment, just ask me personally. Because I'm not going to waste like that much time for people who actually don't want to listen to the real song. I'm not going to waste time just doing that. But oh yeah, Anyway. Well, I better stop now. This video's already long by itself. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. So to resume, pretty much, I live in Quebec. I'm 15 years old. I'm in music study. I love new metal. From music, I mean, from video game perspective, I'm pretty flexible. Like I play a lot of different types of games. You know, I played some simulator games. I played some shooter games. Something that I've never thought I would. So thank you, Doom. I've played also a lot of clicker games. A lot of them. Actually, that's our category. You know, some multiplayer games, even some coloring games. Them, some multiplayer games, online. Not that long. Puzzle games, some sandbox games, and some horror games as well. So yeah. So yeah, this is again. This was the video just about me, and I hope you like just get to know more about me. I know there's like I didn't tell everything, and I'm mostly like there's a lot of time I've spent just like telling what happened like recently to me. Kind of explained already before, like in more detail here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and tell the galing right next to it, as usual. And with that, let the curtain fall. Goodbye, everybody.